And welcome back. Congresswoman Cathy McMorris Rodgers joins us here on Good Day Spokane. Good morning.
Good morning.
You're in Spokane for a Cures Roundtable. So what exactly was discussed? And I know we had a camera yesterday at this event.
Right.
For the folks that haven't been able to see this, what exactly was talked about?
Right. This is a 21st Century Cures initiative. It's a package of legislation that we started over a year ago working on. And it's really to accelerate the pace of new discoveries, new cures. And so yesterday we had groups like the Alzheimer's, arthritis, ALS, 23andMe was there, just a broad group of both the patient advocacy as well as the researchers to discuss, okay, how are we going to improve this process through FDA, through CDC, and the National Institute of Health, and everything that we're doing. This is an American success story over the last 50, 60 years, the medical innovation, medical technology. We want to keep it going.
And some of the big concepts that were brought up is there's so many diseases, very little cures, and really the push to change that statistic.
Right, right. So the package of legislation addresses clinical trials. It addresses trying to make that streamlined. It addresses the research that's done so often in silos and trying to share more of those outcomes to inform further research that might take place. And so it's really seen as common sense. It's a bipartisan, but it's also really important to our economy. The role of medical innovation technology in growing our economy. I was really excited to hear about the research that is taking place right here in Eastern Washington, and not just the research but the companies then that take that research and do something with it.
And so speaking of bipartisan vote, you voted to eliminate the sustainable growth rate, and really how will this affect local seniors, because we have a lot of seniors that watch our show in the morning and they're saying, how does this affect me and my family?
Right. Well, this is also known as the doc fix. This is Medicare reimbursements to doctors and hospitals, which is really important, and they were facing a 21% cut. Everyone recognized that that was not acceptable. This has been long overdue. Fixing this, getting the formula right, and it again had, yes, bipartisan support, but it puts Medicare on a more sustainable path, and it includes some reforms that we have long been advocating, and I'm hopeful that the Senate will take it up.
Moving away a little bit from healthcare to kids, for our friends this morning with kids in rural schools, how does that vote actually work in their favor?
Right. Well, along with the doc fix, we got the Secure Rural Schools program through the House, and this is a program for timber-dependent communities that have large Forest Service lands. The revenue off those lands goes to schools and it goes to counties, and we got that program extended for another 2 years, so that was really good. We also got the funding for the teaching health clinic right here in Spokane for 2 more years.
Right, and so big numbers in the budget, obviously. The budget was passed last week. How proud are you of that, and are there any holes that maybe you wished hopefully next session you can work on?
Well, the budget is an important foundational document. It's really the vision moving forward, and in it are a lot of issues. I believe the federal government needs to pass a budget. It's pretty basic, but we haven't been doing that in recent years. And it's important that the federal government is setting priorities, is living within our means. And so, for example, we prioritize defense spending at a time when we have more threats facing this country than ever. I thought that was really important. It balances. It doesn't raise taxes. It puts Medicare and Medicaid on a more sustainable path, which is also really important. So now we go to work on reconciling that with the Senate.
We have just a couple of seconds left. What are you doing for Easter with your kids?
Oh, we're going to have the family together. Both my parents and Brian's parents are all here in Spokane, and it's going to be fun to go hunt eggs with the kids.
Very good. All right, thank you so much for joining us here this morning. And we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back here this morning on Good Day Spokane.